Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law I won't dress modestly around her husband? I, 33, female, have been married to my husband, 33, male, for 4 years. 1 year ago I had my daughter. When I was a teenager I had been sexually assaulted by a family friend multiple times. This has left me with a lot of complex feeling about my body. My abuser told my parents that the abuse was my fault because I dressed slutty around him. He was 40s and I was 14. For years I would only wear baggy clothes and not do my hair and makeup. I've gotten some therapy and worked hard to overcome these feelings of self-blame, but being pregnant and having a baby messed with my body image a bit. I have been working out a lot and am really liking my body currently. It feels very freeing. My sister-in-law, 29, female, knows all about my past abuse and my issues with blaming myself and my teenage clothes for my abuse. She is married to my brother-in-law and the four of us have always gotten along. We are going on a trip with my husband's parents, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law and their 2 boys, 8 and 6. My sister-in-law texted me and asked me to not bring any bikinis because she had 2 young boys. I thought this was weird, but I told her that I wouldn't if that was important to her. She came over last weekend and I had cloths out to pack for our trip. She wanted to see what I was bringing. She framed it in a fun, lighthearted way. She saw my bathing suit and asked me why I was bringing that since she asked me not to bring a bikini. I told her it was not a bikini but a covering 2-piece. She got very quiet and started looking through my pile of clothes. I also had a maxi dress that has spaghetti straps. Again she asked me if I could bring some more modest. I told her 2 was uncomfortable and it was such a big deal for her boys to see me in a dress. She finally admitted that she did not want me to wear any flattering clothes or bathing suits around her husband. She said her husband had been struggling with a porn addiction and the clothes I was bringing would make it hard for him and would be tempting. This is where I may be the asshole. I was so grossed out and angry. I told her very assertively that she was crazy if she thought I need to cover my body to keep her creep of a husband from jerking off to me. I told her how wrong she was to say that to me when she knew my past issues. I also told her she is gross for at first using her kids when the real reason is she didn't want her husband looking at me. She started crying and left. She called my husband, her brother, later crying and asking him to make me bring more modest clothes. My husband completely took my side and told her if it's such an issue for her husband, then maybe they should not come on the trip. My mother-in-law has now gotten involved and is asking me to bring a more covering bathing suit and modest clothes.